everybody, thanks for joining me for this first impression / review of the Mai Couture foundation papers, as well as the blush, highlighter, and bronzer. I had purchased these from what I call a mini Sephora. It's Edge in Dillard's. Edge Cosmetics is a small store or a small section of Dillard's in the cosmetics section, and they had these for half off each, which I thought was a great deal, so I really loaded up on them. The wallet for the papers comes with purchase free. I also purchased the lavender oil blotting paper, which I have not used yet, but I was really more interested in the foundation. So what I'm going to do is show you exactly how I use these, what they look like, the colors, and so far I've been very impressed. A lot of people raved about these and said that they are fantastic products. They're all paraben free, talc free, and they don't need any brushes, so it's a very sanitary thing. The reason I purchased them was for portability. I made it part of my makeup kit. For traveling. So what I did was I put in oil blotting papers on that side. I also am going to put the foundation paper in this side. And also what I did, inside of the little pockets, I tucked a couple of sheets of the highlighter, bronzer, and blush. So that way I just brought out 2 or 3 papers of those each. And that way all I will have will be the foundation paper and the oil blotting paper, which I think I'll use more of. I'll probably use 2 foundation papers every day and a couple of oil blotting sheets a day, but I'll probably only need 1 blush, 1 highlighter, and 1 bronzer per day. So that's my plan to go travel. So right now I'm in natural light. I have on no makeup. I do have on primer. First I'm going to apply the foundation powder papier, and my color is Golden Glow. So I'm going to tear out 1 sheet, foundation on it. And they say you can use the paper to buff it into your skin. This is what the paper looks like after 1 application. I feel that I need more coverage, so I'm going to go for a second paper. The bottom tore off on that one, so you need to tear it out slowly to get the best effect, so you don't waste any. There is a very slight iridescence to this foundation, but I was a little bit cautious about purchasing these because I didn't want that iridescence. Since my skin tends to get oily, I like to cut out all shine if possible. But when I tried it in the store, I was impressed. I didn't think that the iridescence looked oily. It just looked slightly shimmery, but nothing to really worry about. So I went for 2 papers to get more coverage since I have acne scars and a little bit of redness on my chin. So this is what the coverage looks like. I would recommend concealer with this look just because you do want a little bit more coverage under your eyes if you have dark circles and bags like I do. So that's the second paper. Pretty full blush paper. And at the back of the books, they also have a little bit of how-to. So I'm going to take out 1 piece of the paper. Now, I've seen online that some people wrap it around their finger, so that may be one good way to conserve it. And you definitely can see the pop of pink. I think it is beautiful. I also tried the sunset shade. Unfortunately, I actually purchased it and then immediately returned it in exchange for the pretty full color. I felt that the sunset was a little more natural, but it was just too peachy for what I want. I want it to look like I'm wearing blush, not like, you know, stripes of war paint, but just a nice, pretty glow. And I feel that this Pretty Full gives you that. So it's pink without being overdone. I just love this blush. I think it's beautiful. And the lady that sold me these papiers said that the blush was the most popular product that she sold so far. Downtown 2-in-1 oil blotting bronzing papier, or paper. I use those interchangeably. Looks like this. Again, I'm going to kind of fold it in half over my finger. I did apply the bronzer. It's very subtle. I'm not sure if this camera is picking it up, but I can definitely see it in person. And I did use it for a contour. What I was saying when the video cut off was that I'm used to a very dark matte contour. So this is a little bit different from what I'm accustomed to simply because there is a very slight shimmer. Nothing to make you look oily or greasy or anything like that, but it's very pretty and it's visible. It's a subtle bronzer, but it's beautiful. I love this. So the last thing I'm going to show you will be the St. Barts Highlight paper. It looks like this, and it's just a beautiful, it looks peachy in this booklet, but I do think you could conserve by using just half a sheet for the highlighter since you don't need to put so much on there. But for now, for simplicity, I'm using the entire sheet. And I do want it to be very small application area, so I'm just wrapping it around my finger and just going above the cheekbone for that subtle highlight. And it's definitely there. It definitely catches the light. This is just a gorgeous highlight that's very subtle. I'm going to do just a little down the bridge of my nose. A little at the top there. And you can see it. And these just blend with your skin. They're powder, but they feel creamy. They look creamy. They don't really need brushes to blend them out. So I love this. It's so gorgeous. It's just like that glow that you want. And I really didn't use that much. So again, you could just use half of this piece of highlighter paper. You don't need that much. So this is the overall look that I achieved using the foundation, blush, bronzer, and highlighter. I only applied concealer under my eyes as well as on my acne scars just for the sake of consistency and so you can see the true coverage value that you get. I think that for traveling, this is perfect for on the go. I think that you can't beat the fact that it's, you know, not liquid, it's sanitary. You can bring it on a plane and it just fits in this little wallet, everything you need right here. So I just love them. I think they're a great product. If you're considering purchasing them, I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. Thanks for joining me for this review / first impressions of the Mai Couture papiers, and I hope you like what you saw. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.